Welcome to Projector Reviews TV. I'm Art Fireman, and I'm a big fan of interactive projectors. These projectors can be tremendously effective in many environments, whether a classroom, boardroom, training room, even a command and control center. This Epson is one of several interactive projectors we've reviewed in the past few months, and also considered in our recent annual education projector report. The Epson Ultra Short Throw BrightLink 436Wi and two other interactive projectors were reviewed by Tony. I reviewed a fourth one. After we discussed them at length, it was the Epson that took top honors in our education report, winning Best in Classroom Interactive Projector. The BrightLink 436Wi is LCD powered. It claims 3000 lumens. We found overall color is extremely good, very good even in dynamic, its brightest mode. This Epson projector has extremely long lamp life and provides schools with truly dirt cheap lamp replacements for only $99 a piece. Of course, the interactivity is the key feature of this BrightLink 436Wi. This Epson comes with a basic suite of interactive functions and is supported with third-party interactive software. What's it all cost? $14.90 is the regular price, but Epson's Brighter Futures education program cuts that down to only $1,250. A good place to start talking capabilities is with the Ultra Short Throw lens. The term alone covers a lot of placement range. With this Epson, the projector sits 2 to 3 feet from the whiteboard or wall and most likely will be mounted to the wall just above. Some other interactors mount only inches from the wall. Each way of doing things has its benefits. Placement inches from the screen prevents blinding the presenters and casting shadows on the presentation. This Epson, however, still does a reasonably good job in those areas, but offers a trade-off of better edge-to-edge sharpness for being a little further back. We even found this Epson to be sharper than last year's winner, the BrightLink 485Wi, which is still a current Epson model and a higher-end projector that sits only a couple of inches from the screen. Okay, this is a good time to take a close look at the Epson hardware. The first thing you notice is in the front. It's a huge convex lens. The other action over here is the sensor system, the camera if you will, that keeps track of the pens. That's about it for the front, other than the adjustable foot at the bottom. The side has a large filter door for a long life filter and a security lock. The back is just loaded with goodies. Let's take a close look. Up here we have an HDMI port. Right below it, RS-232 serial for command and control. Composite video and S-video. Your first stereo inputs and a computer monitor out. That's matched with 2 computer inputs, which can double for component video. 2 more stereo inputs and an audio out. This is a powerful projector. It can handle a large room, but its 10-watt speaker may not be quite enough. Great feature. I also love the mic feature because there's a bypass. This projector can be used to amplify your voice with a microphone without the projector running. Great. 2 USB ports and an RJ45, that's your Ethernet or LAN connector. The projector is Crestron Room View, which brings a lot to the party. And over here, you'll notice a space for a Wi-Fi connector as well. Next door is the 10-watt speaker system, and that concludes the back. If we move to the top, we'll find 3 indicator lights over here and a pretty typical computer control panel. Welcome back. Earlier I mentioned that this Epson claims 3000 color lumens as well as 3000 white lumens, which helps explain the impressive color performance. Want to know more? Check out our video explaining the importance of color lumens. In the course of testing projectors, we find few actually meet their claim brightness. Most fall 5 to 20% below claim. Not the 436Wi, it managed to hit the bullseye with 3002 measured lumens. Simply marvelous. Keep in mind, 3000 lumens is extremely bright. This projector should be able to handle a classroom or training room that is completely lit up with overhead fluorescent lighting. Score that a wow. Need networking? No problem. The 436Wi has an RJ45 Ethernet connector for your local area network. Epson's networking is Crestron Room View compatible. Ultimately, a number of these Epsons can be controlled from a remote facility, perhaps a school district headquarters. Projectors can be forced to shut down remotely, for example, to prevent accidentally leaving them on all weekend, wasting bulb and electricity. Equally important, a network administrator, in the case of emergency, could power up every one of these Epsons and push a message across them, perhaps an emergency message, or maybe they just need to announce a scheduling change affecting a single school. As you would expect, this projector supports closed captioning and other access features. It also has a variety of security features and is generally eco-friendly. One really nice touch is the microphone input and the bypass. Add a mic to carry sound across a large room or an unruly audience over the 436Wi's powerful 16-watt speaker system. But what if you want that microphone amplification when you don't need the projector? No problem, you can use the mic amplification and speaker without firing up the lamp. Very cool, literally. No projector is so complete that it has all the features as well as stellar performance. So by now you're probably wondering what's missing. The basic answer is not much, but there is one feature of note that is absent. Great interactive projector, but it is one that does not have any 3D capabilities. Of course, it also doesn't come with a built-in ATM or a microwave oven, but then those are hardly demand features in the classroom. It is, of course, the interactivity which is the key reason for investing in a BrightLink 436Wi. This Epson has built-in interactive functions that operate when hooked up to HDMI and video devices, even when not hooked up to a computer. That said, the provided software for Macs and PCs adds a lot of capability, as do the optional third-party interactive programs that are available. One great benefit is the ability to save a presentation along with all the interactive editing being done with the pens. Enough talk. Let's see some of the interactive capabilities in action in our short demonstration. We'll start our interactive demo of Epson's BrightLink 436Wi interactive projector by showing you how easy it is to calibrate it to the screen. We're using a traditional whiteboard. I've brought up the menus, go down to Extended. Here I select Easy Interactive Function, Auto Calibration, and Go. And this takes only about 10 to 14 seconds. We'll skip ahead. It's that easy. It is now time to get interactive. I've zoomed in a bit so you can see easier, and I've also launched Epson's Easy Interactive Tools, so we're ready to go here. Now, you can see the full toolbar here. That can be minimized. There we go. And there's a tab here. There's also one on the other side, so you can move the tools back and forth if they get into your way. Now, there is a regular whiteboard function. We'll just take a quick look. I'll bring up a color. I'll draw something. The same old, and we can just delete all of that easily with the eraser function. But let's concentrate instead on the annotation and interactive functions working with a computer. So what we have here, first of all, is the mouse button, and that turns your pen. The projector comes with one pen, but it will work with two simultaneously, into a mouse. And that means we can click on menu items just like we would if we were using a mouse. We also have a save function, which we'll get to, and that allows us to save in PDF, JPEG, BMP, and PNG graphics formats. There's also a undo and redo feature, page up and page down, for example, turning a PowerPoint presentation. And interactively, it will work with a document camera, so you can annotate right there as well. You can bring up a keyboard as needed. We've got a zoom function, pretty straightforward. You can move that around. Pointers, and we have other features, other tools which we'll get to. Plus, there is a special shapes capability. All right, let's get some of this done. We're back in the basic mode. I want to switch interactive mode. I want to switch over to a PowerPoint presentation that's been started. It's lurking around here somewhere. Oh, bring it up. Oh, it's an old presentation my daughter found for me about the Federal Reserve. They've been in the news a lot lately. So let's, well, I want to find one of the other slides. So let me just move this out of the way. And they've got a nice slide here with a map that I want to grab. So what I'm going to do is just come in here and click as I normally would. All right, now I could come up right here to edit, and I could do a copy, but there's another way. So let's look at the other way of doing it. And that would be coming back to our tools and going to our other tools and clicking on the right mouse feature. With that, clicking in here, I get the same choices I would get with the right mouse or the appropriate Mac function. And then I'm going to just do a copy. That's great. Let's see, move this out of my way again. Here's a slide I started earlier. Let's drop the graphic in there. I'll just do it the easy way, shall we say, with a paste. Voila! But notice I didn't finish my titling either, so why don't I do that? I'm just going to come in here, click, again like I would with the mouse, and now I'll finish off my word regions. So we need an NS tacked onto that, and then we can close this, and we're done. And I want to save this particular slide, so I'll just come up here to save. Bingo. Defaults to PDF in this case. We need a nice file name. How about Fed1? And we'll click on save. And folks, it's that easy to save your presentations as you go. Okay, I'm glad you survived that. Interactive projectors like the BrightLink 436Wi have an enormous number of interactive functions. I'm sure Epson could create a multi-hour demonstration to walk someone through all of them. We only have touched on some of the most basic. Please keep in mind, for classroom use, there is an entire world out there of third-party solutions, including templates, coursework, and more. Just because you have an interactive projector doesn't mean you have to create everything from scratch. Finally, let's talk cost of operation, warranty, and support. Epson provides 2 years parts and labor and a 2-year replacement program. But for schools, the Brighter Futures program provides a 3rd year of both warranty and replacement program. LCD projectors like this Epson are more efficient than DLP projectors, so they draw less electricity for the same on-screen brightness. And finally, Epson's lamps for this projector are rated an awesome 6,000 hours in eco mode, 4,000 hours at full power. Let's sum it up. Epson's BrightLink 436Wi is an interactive projector. It's ultra short throws, so it is not to interfere with the teachers and presenters. It is particularly suitable for the classroom, but valuable in many situations calling for interactivity. It's light enough to be taken portable, under 10 pounds, but mostly it'll be wall mounted above a whiteboard or wall. It's more than bright enough with just over 3,000 lumens at its brightest. The interactive feature set is most impressive, but so are the host of other features including serious networking, the very complete set of inputs and connectors, and for those loud rooms, powerful sound from its hefty speaker system. And again, don't forget the excellent warranty and support. Definitely put Epson's 436Wi at or near the top of your shortlist if you need a brilliant interactive projector. Thanks. I'm Art Fireman. This is Projector Reviews TV. Thanks for watching.